Hey everyone, Kenny Bacon from Ballymoney District Gardening Club with this week's gardening tips. If you have a small garden, patio or backyard, you can brighten them by growing plants in pots or containers. The container should have adequate drainage holes. When there isn't a big enough hole or holes for water to get out of your container, your soil becomes too wet and the roots of your plants can rot and cause the plant to die. The minimum size for a drainage hole is ½ inch in diameter for small or medium sized containers. Some small stones or gravel in the bottom of the pot will help with drainage. I like to plant up a small number of big containers rather than lots of small pots which tend to dry out very easily. Check the pots daily to make sure they don't dry out. The containers can be filled with potting compost, but most composts have limited nutrients. You can boost this by adding some slow release fertilizer into your potting mix. You will also need to feed the plants every week or two with liquid fertilizer. When you're choosing plants for your container, make sure they will live well together. This means all the plants in one pot should all require the same amount of light and moisture. If you combine plants with different needs, some of them will not thrive. Check the plant labels for details before you buy. The plants you buy may be small. Check the label for height and spread of plants so you're not overcrowding the pot. Place your pots in a sheltered position to save them from wind damage. I have planted up window boxes with just one type of flower and they've looked well. I have tried it with lobelia, bush type rather than trailing, and violas. They look good from inside the house and outside. You can also grow some solid vegetables like rocket, lettuce leaves, radish and spring onions in pots or troughs. They taste so much better when picked fresh. Stay home, enjoy your garden and stay safe. Kenny Bacon, Ballymoney District Gardening Club for Causeway Coast Radio.
Stay at home with Causeway Coast Radio.